The plan for today is we want to get the oats drilled in the field, the new field, the field that we bought that had corn in it. You can plant oats in March, and in April you can drill oats in March, and in April you can start planting corn and soybeans, which is what we want to put in our other fields. I guess a little bit of a financial hole, you could say. Where'd you go? I don't understand why. When you get off the horse, they end up across the enclosure. There you go, girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. There you go. Yeah. The animal menu here, make sure everything's just fine. Which it looks like it is. Look at that fitness we're getting up there. The value of the horses is still not great. I don't think they consume any straw at all. I don't even think if you put a manure pit, it'll help. I'm right next to contracts. Let me look. Nothing. Okay. Oh. Oh. Dangerous. Why is... Oh, that's why. That's weird. Oh. Money. I don't even know if a worker. I think you can hire workers. I went and bought some fertilizer, which is why the money is so far down. The 6250R is direct drill, and pull this out into the yard. Oh, I can't see. Mirrors, I guess. There we go. I'll just pull over here so we can get the seed off, or the fertilizer off when we need to. I think it'll be mostly out of... Yep. What I want to do is I think I need to get started on stone picking. I'm not sure what's going on. Somewhere out there. All right. We're gonna put the stone picker on this. I'm gonna see if I can get a worker to do it for me. What's going on fuel? Let's fill it up. We should also maybe do a little bit of preventive maintenance. Is this close enough by any chance? No. There we go. Uh-oh. I never thought of that. That's not good. It's just gonna cost us more. I'm gonna have to borrow more money, ain't I? How much do we owe now? I think we owe 15,000. We're gonna have to decide where we're gonna put stones. I think we're gonna have to decide that now. I probably shouldn't put them there. That's where the door to the shed is, which is funny because the path comes around to this side. That doesn't make any sense at all. But there's like a rubble pile over here, which makes it seem like this would be a good spot for it, but I don't think it will be. So let's put it on the other side of the shed, I think. Yeah, this is almost full. Can I back this up without hitting the pickup or the shed? Probably not. That's where I'm putting it. All right. This style, the Degelman Rock King. So I guess that's what we've got to work with. 744. That is not a lot to work with. Not a lot of working capital. I'm gonna go around this side. Because I'm concerned about space to turn around as it gets near the creek. Not sure how a worker will do. The problem is with the stone pickers is the workers like to turn the wrong way. So if you have to stop them for any reason, say to unload the stones, it's a good chance that when you start them again, they'll turn around and go back over the ground you already covered, which is completely useless. There aren't, yeah. I go through this argument in my head every time I pick stones. Is it better to just go back and forth, or is it easier to just go around, pick up where you can visually see them? And I think the answer is it's better just to cover the whole field if you're just using the working with. But sometimes, like, look at this, oh, there's some. I guess there are a few. Sometimes it just looks like there aren't any. It's like, I'm just wasting fuel and time going over ground that doesn't look like it even has any stones in it. So what I want to do is, this edge is mostly compass straight on a north-south line. And when I say mostly, I mean probably not very. So what I've got to do, I think, is I've got to find how to get to that. I got to get dead on the end, I think. I think the only way to do this is to definitely make sure that I'm gonna hit the edge before I hit the corner. It's the only way to make sure he's gonna go the correct way. And I don't even know if that'll work. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. We'll just ride with him until he turns around. We want him to turn right. And then we can come back and clean up this part later. I don't want to be too far over to my right, in the off chance that it would encourage him to turn to the left, which is absolutely not what I want him to do at all. Did okay. I think I could have been a little more to the right. Yeah, this should encourage him to turn the correct direction, I'm thinking. I don't know. I hate these guys stone picking. What are you gonna do, buddy? You gotta go the wrong way. Maybe not. I don't know what he's gonna do. It is a mystery. All right, mystery solved. He's gonna go the correct way. Just not do it in the best way possible, but okay, that's good. I don't know how long he's going to do it because it's costing way too much. Look at the money go down. I need a gator over here. I'm going to go back to the house. I'll see you there. Can I cross the creek? How am I going to get there? I'll cross the creek. As I was walking back over here, I realized that maybe I've made a mistake. I need the need this tractor for the seed drill. But if I go start doing the mulch tilling with it, I won't have it available. So anyway, let's open the cover on the seed drill here, and then we got two chambers. I never can remember which one's which. I think the seed goes in the front. Are you kidding me? Every single vehicle is in third person when I jump in. I don't do that. I don't know how that happens, but it did. All right. So we gotta get the seed out of here. Well, that's ominous. 666. Yeah, the front one's seed, and the rear one's fertilizer. And chances are we're not going to have enough seed and fertilizer to do that field. We're going to have to borrow more money. We're gonna have some income come like June, July time frame, and we should make easily $100,000. The interest fees aren't huge on these loans, I don't think. So maybe I shouldn't be so averse to taking one out, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to pay workers. I'm not going to be able to fix equipment. Oh, it's full. So that's good. We got a bit of seed. I think it'll probably take all the fertilizer. It's what, 2,000 liters of fertilizer. Come on. Drag it off of there. Let's go. There we go. Now I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I got what? 2 bags? Can I lift them both without it being too heavy? Off a little. Which way? That way? I think I got one. I got one, not the other. Oh, come on. Am I not going to be able to get them both? There we go. Got them both. Oh, it's alright. Just got to be careful when I get it up high. that it doesn't get to be too much. There we go. Oh, back a little. There we go. Controller drift. Whoop. And then vehicle collision. Alright, and now I'm on the roof. Alright, so if we need this again... we'll put it in here. And when we exit the vehicle, we will leave it in first person. Okay. We're gonna definitely run out of fertilizer. All right, let's move this. So what I should have done is I should have used this probably on the stone picker. But I'm not stopping it now, because only bad things will happen. We'll swap it over later if we have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the mulch tiller. And we're going to get started on this big field, because we're going to want to plant soybeans in it. Come next month, which will be tomorrow, which will be here before you know it. So we have like I don't know if I saw what happened. What happened? Can I see that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what you need to move. All right. Do we? Yeah, you don't turn this on. You just drop it down, and away we go. Bringing up yet more stones. So what I need to do is I need to get one of those productions that turns stones into limestone. Somebody mentioned that. In the comments. Oh, speaking of comments, there's a comment I wanted to address, and I can't think of who made it. I'm gonna say it was Bob Evans, although I think that's like a restaurant. I was paying twice as much for lime than I needed to. When I did the quick comparison on screen, when I was looking at how much the silos cost and figuring out, oh yeah, $345, $346 for the smaller one. And then I looked at the big bags. I go, oh, the big bags are only $350, so it's about the same. But it was a 2,000 big bag, 2,000 liter big bag, which I know. But it didn't register in my mind. I just looked at it and saw 350. I go, okay, 350, 1,000. And I know that lime big bags are 2,000. I know, or I should have reasonably known. So yeah, I spent twice as much on lime than I needed to. So I don't think I'll be using that, those silos again. It was cool for something different. I don't know if I can get that corner a little better over there later, or just that. Doesn't really matter. When Mr. Sealy P did his plowing of his fields, he like went out and I'm gonna hit the cruise control. hopefully nothing bad will happen. He went and colored outside the lines and expanded his fields and took away all of like his margin on the field boundary. I can understand, yeah, you get more crop, but it doesn't give you, you know, access around your fields, and I don't know. I don't like to do that necessarily. I know that it can gain you quite a bit because your perimeter, yeah, that's a lot. Do one extra width around this whole field, that'd give you a bit more. Yeah. I gotta go all the way out to the edge, try. So I know for a fact that when you run out of money, the workers will continue to work and charge you down into the negative. What I don't know for sure is if you're already negative, if you can hire a worker. Which is going to be kind of important for us because we'll probably have to take over the stone picking once that stone picker gets full. And we'll need to have a worker going over here on this, and then we can switch over to drilling, although we'll have to swap the tractors around because I don't think the 4755's got the horsepower to pull that seed drill, at least not on paper. Maybe you can get away with it, I don't know, but certainly doesn't want to do it on paper. I was looking at this field going, wow, it's growing already. It's not mine, it's not my field. I haven't got anything in the ground yet. I'm behind the other farmers. How did that happen? Didn't I start working? I guess I'm slow. I don't know. I know we're probably halfway through this episode. I haven't even done a time lapse. We're gonna have to start doing some time lapse. We're not gonna get anything in here. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. Okay, that's new. I have not seen that happen before. Oh, that's gonna really mess us up, I think. He quit because he didn't have enough money. That's not good. I don't even know what to think about that. So as I was plowing, but actually this gives us an opportunity to swap the tractors over. So it's okay. I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape about it. Oh, let's go ahead. We're gonna have to borrow some more money. I mean, that's just all there is to it. So let's just drop that off here. I'm gonna head over to the other field. Well, let me go to the house. And call the bank and borrow another 10,000. And we'll put this tractor on the rock picker. Yeah, not going well. All right. So I'm gonna borrow another 10,000 just for working capital, and hopefully that'll tide us over. What did we pay for interest overnight? We've only paid 20. Yeah. All right. Borrow 5, borrow 10. There we go. How's that? Let me check on the used equipment while I'm here. I really want to buy that. But another pickup. We have 3 pickups and 3 semi trucks. We don't need any more. All right, let's go out to the field. Let's see if we can reassure the worker that he will get paid. Didn't I go negative before? I swear I did. That was just recently too, wasn't it? I don't know. Oh, maybe it was the overnight maintenance fees that put us negative, not the worker necessarily. It's a shame he was doing such a good job too. And it's only 21% full. So here's the risk. That we're gonna have is that this guy is gonna... He missed the whole section there. We will have to check on him, I guess. The risk is that this guy will turn the wrong way when he gets to the end. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hire a worker, get out, let him go, and we're gonna check, see which way he turns when he gets to the end. To the end now? Yep. Okay. Moment of truth here. I think he's going to go the correct way. No, he's not. See what I mean? It's like you're a moron. Oh man, he is a moron. Look at all this stuff he's missed over here. How can I fix that, I wonder? Well, actually, it only matters if you miss stones, right? Which he did here. So I think what I'll do is I'll go back and forth on this, what, southern field edge? Yeah. Try and give him a little bit of a buffer to turn around. And then we'll try and start him again and see what happens. There's a way to encourage him to turn the correct direction. Idiot. It's just so hard to find good help. I don't know what to tell you. I could start him at the small end of the field over here and let him work towards the big. I don't know. I wish we had like course play on console. I don't know if somebody could code that or not. I have no idea. That doesn't look like the way it wants to turn, is it? My sounds weird. I'll hope it sounds okay for you. Alright. I am wasting a lot of time. I know. There. Okay, I'm gonna set off a worker over here. Hopefully this one will be a little more intelligent than the guy over on the other field. I'm gonna see if I can run over there. Run. I'm gonna go grab the gator and drive over there. Hopefully he hasn't gotten to the point where he had already gone over yet. That's why I'm switching which one I've got the worker on, and I'll go focus on this one. It was a shame that we ran out of money. He was doing good work, and it would have kept doing it. It was only about 21% full at that point. But, yeah, stopped, and then I could not get him to start going the correct direction. I don't know why. The AI is not smart enough to figure that out. But no, I should have brought the pickup. This thing is not very fast. It's not like the Mahindra. I just realized something too. Yeah, okay. We can get to it. How far has he gotten? Oh, not very far. I didn't need to come over here just yet. That is what it is. All right. Let me fix something here. Yeah, I have my units of measure off again. I don't know why, you know, because a lot of times I'll come on and start before I get very far into the game. But I'll do some things first, and a lot of times I just mess it up. I like using workers. I don't mind paying them, but having two workers going at the same time while I'm not doing anything seems kind of like a waste of money. So I was laying in bed last night, getting ready to go to sleep, and I was messing around looking at YouTube stuff. And I don't know who it was, and I'm doing a disservice because I don't think she had a whole lot of subscribers or anything. So if I do figure out who it is, I will let you know. But she did a little quick video. I think it was 5 tips for newbies on Farming Simulator. So I'm not a newbie, but I have my way of playing, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily right. So real quick, what she said, number 1, borrow money so you can get the equipment that you need to do what you want to do. So that's one I have historically not followed. Can you believe that as far over as I parked, I was supposedly in his way? How did that happen? So when he gets lined up, I'll hop in and take over. So borrow money, get the equipment that you need. Go ahead and get the bigger equipment sooner. You hop in. All right, we'll let the worker go. We'll start it up, and we'll do it now. Let me open my map up. So that was her first tip for newbies, so I didn't follow that one. Her second tip was, don't buy equipment you don't need. So that's another one I don't follow, especially since they added the used equipment. I mean, yeah, that's my downfall. If I can see a future use for something, I'll go ahead and spend money on equipment that I don't necessarily need right now, which is how I ended up with 3 semi-trucks on here. And I don't even remember the, use workers. I don't know if that was the very third one that she put, but we'll just say one of the other ones was use workers, which I don't necessarily do a great job of doing because I don't like to pay them. Make sure you get the right equipment, which is an obvious one. I don't know, she was talking like right equipment for your crop types. It's like, I'm not quite sure what that is. Like, I bought a corn header and I need to do a cereal crop. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what the 5th one was. But they're all good ones, and they're not necessarily ones that I follow. So I was doing it on my TV with a Roku, which if I'd done it on my phone or something that I could go into the browser and look and get back to it easily, I definitely would give her the shout out. But if I do figure it out, I'll put it in here. How did I miss some? How did I do that? I don't know. Missed it on both sides. I managed to do that. So now I'm gonna have to move the gator because I'm gonna want to go where it is. Huh? I don't know how. Yeah. I guess you gotta come over a little more. I do not enjoy stone picking, but I won't turn them off. For the same reason I find weeds really annoying, but I won't turn them off. I like to play realistically. What I don't like is about the weeds primarily. My biggest gripe about them is not the weeds, but that they, for some strange reason, the way I play, they don't visually appear in a newly drilled field until they're already mediums. Which means you can't use a mechanical weeder to get rid of them. You got to have a hoe. So I don't like that. It makes it hard to use the weeder because you can't see where you need to go necessarily. You got to kind of do the math, set up at the edge of the field, and do the appropriate move over. I like to at least be able to visually see what I'm doing to a certain extent. I don't mind using the headings to ensure I'm getting full coverage and stuff, but I at least like to be guided visually to know that I'm somewhat in the ballpark of where I need to be, as opposed to not being able to see it all. Okay, so I'm going to work on this. I'm going to try and do another time lapse with maybe some jump cuts in it and see how far we get. I don't know. We're not getting anywhere in this episode because my biggest complaint about this map is fields are so darn large, everything takes absolutely forever to do, and that just doesn't jive well with the way I make my videos, because I don't do a ton of jump cutting editing. I like to just do the gameplay. I'll do time lapse when I'm doing some field work when I think it's appropriate, but I don't like come back hours later and say, okay, here's what I did. Occasionally I do, but not often. Anyway, let's just do that. Otherwise we'll be doing this in the next episode. Or not. Maybe I'll start the next episode and say, you know what I was doing, now I'm done. I don't know. I guess I could do that. Almost 12:30 here on late March, and I'm finishing up the stone picking, I think. I don't see any more stones, and that's the important thing. I almost got 60% full on the stone picker. Oh, we can go ahead and fold it back up. Yeah, these big fields, they just take forever. So, yeah, not a whole lot of variety in this episode. Well, we did some plowing, mulch picking, and some stone picking, and mulch picking. Mulch cultivating. God. Gotta be out of my stone picking mind. Yeah, so we ended up having to borrow another $10,000 to try and stay ahead of the game so we could continue to pay workers and get work done. Because these fields are big, we're just gonna have to use help. There's no way around that. But the workers are not a lot of help when it comes to stone picking, because they turn and go the wrong way, which is not helpful. We'll dump these stones over here and we'll get ready for another stone picking session on the other field that we're currently cultivating. But this sets us up to being ready to start seeding, start drilling oats in that field we just got done stone picking on in the next episode, and it'll get done in March. Yeah, this Let's Play is forcing me to rethink how I play the game. I've been playing it all wrong. Gonna have to borrow money. Gotta borrow money. Gotta resist the urge to buy equipment. Gotta use workers. Where did I leave the seed drill? I don't know where I left it. Oh, it's right there. Oh, good God. So when we come back next time, we're going to have to grab the drill. Or we're going to have to take the drill over in the field. We're going to have to start drilling oats. So let me get hooked up here. Let me make sure it's on oats. That's wheat. That's barley. That's oats. I got a worker out in the field, still working on that mulch tilling. I'm going to take a look at the map and hope he's been doing good things for us. Let's take a look at the map, see how it's going. Okay, we're here on the map. There he is. Not great, but you know, I can deal with that. I'll do a sideways run here along the edge. I mean, the correct way to do this is you go back and forth and then you do the outside afterwards. So I was just trying to give him enough room to deal with it. This is, yeah, I can take care of that, and I can take care of that. So yeah, he's been a big help. He'll probably just want to stop when he gets right there. And maybe that's what I'll let him just go ahead and do. Now I'm going to go in and grab some lunch. Check, see if any other used equipment came up. But I want to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri at the Missouri Farm. I know your time is valuable to you. I appreciate you chose to spend a little of it here with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave us a like. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time.